Hey, how's it going? I don't know if this project really needs a video, but I'm going to put a longer form version out anyways. So you need a paper bag and you're going to fold it over. Then I just grabbed a ruler and I didn't measure. I just ripped at whatever size looks good to me. Then I'm going to do some stamping here in a minute. And of course, use whatever inks you like. I used some Distress ink, some VersaFine. You could even do some heat embossing if you wanted to sprinkle some embossing powder on there, hit it with a heat gun. Although I would do that, well, I suppose you could do it before you dry emboss. You just might get some cracks. So that's what I'm doing here, is just throwing on these little doily stamps. Got them off AliExpress. I do want to take a second, since I'm doing some more stamping here, to just thank my followers or subscribers. I've got 25 subscribers, and that just feels great to me. I've wanted to make a YouTube channel forever because I love paper crafting so much. And so I'm really happy to have my 25 subscribers following along with me. If you have any suggestions or things you'd like to see, always comment or just get in touch. You can find me over on TikTok also at Craft and Bish. But thanks, guys. I'm so happy to have you all with me. So here, I'm just sorting through some different dyes also off AliExpress, and I'm going to use these to make my little window. And one of these bad boys did rip, which is fine. I just used some Scotch tape and taped it back together. So no big deal. But I do like folding the paper over. That way, you know, you've got something that you can just easily put your plastic and flowers in there. Yeah, so I rubbed a little ink inside the embossing folder, and I actually went over these guys again with some Distress ink to bring out the raised pattern of the dry embossing in a later step, but I didn't get it on camera. So yeah, I used some plastic from some postage stamps. You can use any old plastic you want, but definitely try to upcycle if you can. I did use some packing tape on some of these too. So that's always an option. Just whatever you can find that's going to give you a clear window for your flowers. Now, my flowers, you can order pressed flowers off AliExpress, I know, and I'm sure Temu has them and Amazon, but although Amazon's just getting them from AliExpress, so I suggest buying direct from Ali because it's going to be cheaper for you. Anyway, or you could do what I do, and in the springtime and the summertime, I press a ton of flowers. I've got a big conventional regular press that I use, and then I also have a microwave press, and I use both of those. And if you really go for it, you will have a big enough store that you'll have enough pressed flowers for whatever craft projects you need. I've done it either 1 or 2 years in a row now, and I'll always kind of randomly do it whenever I see some blooms that I like, and I have a huge stockpile of these things. So I use my tape gun to lay the initial plastic down into the window, and then once I get my stickers are from AliExpress, you guessed it. once I get my stickers and my flowers arranged in there, and I do just use a little bit of Fabri-Tac to keep my flowers in place where I want them. It dries quickly and it will dry clear. So I use a little bit of Fabri-Tac to keep them in place. And then you'll see some of these I will use tape to sandwich my two pieces of plastic and then glue down the cover. Excuse me. Hope I didn't blow out your eardrums. So some of these I will use tape to sandwich the layers of plastic over the flowers. And then other ones I will use the Fabri-Tac glue. Use whatever you have, is what I'm going to say. Whatever's easiest to use. I don't know what I'm making, like specimen type cards. Okay, so in a few moments, you'll see that I'm done gluing all my specimens into place and got them all sealed up. I did all the decorating of the extra bits and bobs off camera, but you know, you can add whatever decorations you want to the outside. Of course, I used specimen type labels. And thank you for following along. If you have any questions, comments, drop them down below. And as always, thank you for watching. I'm gonna go get my son from preschool. Bye, guys.